after I jumped from the shop. I didn't know where to go, so I was just running down the street. What should I do? I was out of breath. I couldn't stop running. I was cutting through the wind. I didn't know I was going to transform back into a human. The road is divided into two. I stopped running for some reason. If I go back to the park, I might be able to meet the black cat. I tried moving, but I felt some fear. What if I couldn't see the black cat? The one that cursed me was that black cat. Although I was able to meet him, I don't think it'll help me. I turned around the road that I was running. I don't see Takuma chasing me anymore. I was still panicking, but moving towards the park. It's the boulevard he walked down together with him. The peaceful lights I've seen at that time look way too dim and make me feel scared now. I checked that no one was around and I stopped. That was fun. I didn't think it was gonna be like this. I held my hands tightly. I can feel from my fingertip that I'm nervous. It was to hide about the curse, but the fact that I lied to him wouldn't change. If I told him earlier, if I understood myself better, this might not have happened. I was feeling regret and guilt. It made me even more difficult to calm down. What am I doing? I suddenly remembered his expression. Takuma. My heart aches. I put my right hand above my heart. Something moved from the bush nearby, and a cat jumped out. Is that the black cat? I went towards the cat. Oh. It was a red tabby cat. Meow. The cat saw me and went back to the bush on the other side of the street. What's going on? I don't understand anymore. I was walking sadly. Is this... I was walking through people and ended up coming to the downtown area. There's neon signs everywhere and I could hear fights from somewhere nearby. I was about to cry. I tried to wipe off a tear with my hand. Hey you, what's up? Someone talked to me from behind and made me jump. When I turned around, there were two guys dressed up like a gang. Nothing. Aw, you crying? Does this face make you cry? Hey, shut up. I'm sorry, are you alone? I'm on my way home. If you're done with your work, you want to have a drink with us? One of them touched my shoulder. I was scared, so I pushed his hand away. I'm leaving. I tried to go past them, but they stopped me. One of my friends has a nice bar. I'll buy you a drink there, so let's go. His smile looked awkward, and it made me even more scared. The other one grabbed my arm. No, thank you. It's alright. There's my friend's car right there, too. No! They tried to pull me and I was dragged a little. Anyway, you're very pretty. She's my type. Let me go. There's a car. Let's take her. I have to... Get off me! I got a chance to push their hands off and I saw her running. What did you just do now? Oh no! They got angry and pushed people away to chase me. Help! Someone! There was no one helping me. The people around us are just watching. Uh-oh. Back alley's never good. I was scared and out of breath, but I had to run from them. Wait! That side. Someone help me. I was passing between the buildings. He doesn't give up on me. And suddenly he turned around. Ah! I went to the street with a dead end. I tried to hide. Don't. I was holding both my hands tightly. I tried to hold my breath quiet.
Oh, there she is.
They found me. I can hear the voice from the street. I couldn't run away. My heart is beating hard.
Don't run away from us.
They sound so mad. I can hear the footsteps getting closer.
There she is.
Huh? I suddenly heard Takuma's voice and it made me jump. The two guys were coming from the other side. Takuma ran and stood in front of me. Takuma!
I made it. I saw you running towards downtown.
I couldn't stand anymore. And we looked at Takuma, who was trying to catch his breath. Sorry, After I saw Takuma, my tears started pouring out. Takuma stroked my shoulder gently.
Don't worry, you're safe now.
I'm sorry.
Hey, move.
They haven't given up yet. They started talking to Takuma, who's facing back. Takuma started to standing in front of me, silently to hide me.
Oh, the delinquent came out. Don't you put your dirty hands on her. That face, he's so angry. And the music. Wow, they really went all out for Takuma.
Takuma replied in a deep voice. I couldn't imagine that was his voice. I can only watch him right now.
What? You better move right away now.
Another guy tried to grab his collar, but at that moment, Takuma shook it off. Takuma punched the guy's chin soon after. He shook off the guy's other hand. Takuma didn't give him a chance to take a break. Takuma kicked the guy's leg with his right leg. When the guy was holding the other side of his leg, Takuma kicked the other side of his leg again. The guy was on the ground in pain.
You.
Takuma started to talk to the other one.
Get out of my face.
Takuma and the guy glare at each other.
Shut up, I'll kill you.
The guy was panicking. His hand was trembling, but he was getting ready to attack Takuma. Takuma! A punch and the scream happened at the same time. Ah! Takuma's punch was faster than the attack. Another guy collapsed on the ground. Takuma was trying to catch his breath and took my hand in silence. I was stunned and couldn't talk. We left that place.
Yes! Ah, that was good. Takuma, why are you best boy?
He took my hand and passed downtown, and we reached to a boulevard. We reached to the boulevard with dog trees. I have to talk something. I was so scared and tense that my body became cold. I grabbed Takuma's hand. Oh! Takuma, who was walking slightly ahead, held my hand back. I can feel his body temperature. We followed the streetlights and walked slowly to the park.
I think we'll be fine here.
There was no one around us. We stopped walking when Takuma started talking. Then he took me to the closest bench.
I'm sorry to make you go through these. You must be surprised.
We were holding our hands still. When I looked at Takuma, his expression and voice was back to normal. No. The moment I shook my head, I started shivering. Oh, I'm sorry. I must have lost my tension. I couldn't stop shivering. I tried to take my hand away.
You can take it slow.
Takuma hugged me suddenly. My body feels hot, and I took a breath shakingly. I'm sorry, I was hiding things until now. Then we moved our bodies apart, and I was able to see him clearly.
Same here.
Takuma shook his head. I smelt the wisteria from somewhere nearby.
You probably know already. In the past, I've hurt many people. I can't deny this past. So I thought I don't have any right to love someone. But I couldn't hide my feelings.
He closed his eyes and took a deep breath. The night breeze passed us gently and blew our hair. Takuma slowly opened his eyes and took a deep breath.
I'm in love with you. Will you be my girlfriend?
I stopped shaking and now I'm blushing. Yes, I love you too. I said it slowly and looked at Takuma. When I heard about your past, to be honest, I was really surprised. But I thought you are amazing. You know, you went through a rough time and now you have a flower shop. So I thought I should stop being scared and face myself. I couldn't look at Takuma properly until now, but I tried to look up. He looked at me softly.
I see.
His voice was really soft and it made me relaxed. I nodded slowly. We both looked at each other and smiled.
So, transforming into a cat is like magic, is that correct?
That's more like a curse. Takuma looked really surprised. Can we go towards the wisteria? I want to talk there.
Sure, let's go.
We took our hand together and moved.
I didn't know the curse really existed. I thought it was only for movies or a novel.
I couldn't really believe it in the beginning either. I came here after work and saw an odd-eyed black cat and...
You were cursed by a cat?
I don't know the details well. The black cat eyes beamed light and I lost consciousness. When I woke up, I was already a cat. I grabbed Takuma's hand tightly when I smelt the fragrance of wisteria. If I don't break the curse, I'll become a cat completely.
Huh? How do we break the curse?
That's... I took a deep breath. To kiss the one I really love. Takuma looked surprised again. I looked down for a right word. So, when I held his hand, Takuma grabbed his hands tightly.
Could it be me?
I looked up when he said quietly,
Oh. I want to break the curse for you.
Oh, underneath the wisteria. How romantic. Takuma's hand touched my cheek and it was really warm. I want you to break the curse and not anyone else. When Takuma heard me, he softened his expression and brought his face closer. I can feel his breath and I felt like my heart was going to stop.
Close your eyes.
Takuma's finger touched my cheek and to my lips with his thumb. Although I was still worried whether the curse will really be broken properly or not, I closed my eyes.
Aww. That's a good smooch. That's a good smooch right there.
He kissed me slowly. Next moment, I felt a beaming light.
Your curse had been... Sorry about that. Your curse has been broken.
I opened my eyes slowly after the kiss. There was a soft light covering both of our bodies, and the wind blew from the ground. Then it was gone in a moment.
Is it broken?
I guess so. I felt so relieved. Good. Do you want to go back to the shop? When I saw Takuma smiling, it made me smile naturally. Yes. Takuma held a hand tightly and led me. We left the park with our holding hands together. We both came back to the shop. This time, Takuma took out 2 stools and we sat down facing each other. Thank you very much. After we sat down and looked at each other, we couldn't hide our smile. I feel much calmer. Takuma looked relaxed and stroked my hair. I'm a little embarrassed. I looked down to hide being shy. But I can't believe that there's a curse that turned you into a cat. He took his hand away from the hair and wondered. Well, I don't blame you even if you can't believe me. Until I met the black cat, I thought there was no such thing as a curse. I sighed when I remembered about the black cat. I don't know why it made me into a cat. Takuma suddenly faced away while I was thinking. Takuma? I just remembered. You still remember about when you were a cat, right? I just remembered touching your body everywhere. He finally... He's like the one boy who probably like acknowledges that. Koi, I don't think Koi acknowledges that. He just like was all angsty. Takuma was getting really red. Takuma was hiding his face with his arm in embarrassment. Oh, I don't care at all about that. That doesn't count. At all? That's a little bit. I wish you cared a little bit. Takuma took his arm away from his face. But he's still red. He was still smiling. Takuma? Then can I touch you, my princess? Huh? He made me blush again. I really want to touch you though, can I? I shook my head, but Takuma already hugged me. I love you. I love you too. I felt like my heart was exploding, but I hugged him back. Since that night, Takuma and I are in a relationship. I went back for my break in the afternoon, when the shop is less busy. I was working with Takuma outside the shop. Takuma, should we change the wording on the blackboard? I looked at Takuma after looking at the display of the shop and the blackboard. I think it'll be nice weather from now on, so we can introduce the house screen with some illustration. What do you think? Sure, that sounds good. Can you write about Dahlia too? Sure. Oh, who's this? I heard the sound of a bicycle, and when I looked up, there was Mr. Fujimoto coming. Hello, Mr. Fujimoto. Hi. Hello, Takuma. I hope they won't be awkward. I looked at Takuma for a second. Hello, Mr. Fujimoto. Are you going back from your patrol? Takuma replied in a bright tone. I don't feel him being cautious. Yes. Good. I was relieved. Oh, there's a new Dahlia. You want to take a look? Sure. I'll bring it for you. I looked at Takuma and took the flower arrangement with the dahlia from the display. Here. This is called pom-pom type. Mr. Fujimoto is looking at the pink petal quietly. It's really pretty, right? Mr. Fujimoto nodded. Thank you for showing me. It's alright. I'm glad you came. Thank you for visiting. I'll drive by sometime. Anytime. Yeah. Mr. Fujimoto got on his bicycle. I was saying bye to Mr. Fujimoto and he suddenly came closer. Takuma became more cheerful. He said in a quiet voice. It was surprising, but it made me smile. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, see you around.
Bye. I bowed again to Mr. Fujimoto. When I stood up, Takuma was standing next to me and looking at me. Oh, Mr. Fujimoto said you look more cheerful now. Takuma looked a bit jealous, so I told him what I heard.
What? You said that? He's really quick at noticing.
Takuma looked towards Mr. Fujimoto. I nodded and smiled and placed a dahlia back to go back inside. It's a day off today. I finished the work that Takuma normally does in the morning and came to wake him up. Takuma gave me a key to his apartment with a cat keychain. I opened the door and entered. I took my shoes off and looked at my watch. Maybe he's not up yet. He seems like he was working until late last night. I cleaned his apartment last time I came here, but it was already a mess. I can imagine his busyness during the week. But the tulip by the window and the lily of the valley on the table look lively. Oh, okay, good. You're still taking care of your plants. It's not your room. He never slacks off for taking care of the flowers. I went towards his bedroom and looked around once more. Is he still sleeping? No, the kitten. What? A kitten? Mew! There was a little voice coming from the bedroom. Oh, this one is awake. I smiled and went towards his voice. Good morning. Is Takuma still sleeping? From the bedroom door, the white kitty came towards my foot. Mew! While we were on a date, we found this kitten abandoned in the park, so we decided to take it with us. It was scared in the beginning, but now it's used to us. Aw, you must be hungry. Can you wait a little bit? Let's wake Takuma up. I was telling the kitten and kneeled to pick it up. Time to wake up. Meow. I entered the bedroom with the kitten. When we entered, there was Takuma sleeping on the bed. He's sleeping deeply. I went closer, but he doesn't seem to wake up. Takuma, please wake up. Mew. Me. Takuma, the owner of Flora. I finished work for you.
There's no owner today.
Huh?
There's Takuma Suguri, but no owner is around today.
That's what he meant. I smiled at his childish joke.
And the greeting as usual?
I couldn't remember when he said as usual. When he said usual, so I thought for a little bit. It's like living together, so he asked me to say this when I entered his place. I haven't forgotten, of course. I'm home, Takuma. I said it slowly and placed the kitten on Takuma's belly. Mew.
Welcome back.
Takuma looked at me and the kitten. He looked sleepy but happy. Mew.
She looks hungry. Did you give her food?
No, I just came, so I was thinking of feeding her. I replied, but Takuma didn't seem to wake up. Aww.
The cat's pretty big. I like how they got a cat that looked exactly like her. Like, imagine they're just like recycling the ribbon for that cat that she was wearing before. It's kind of odd. We got two pictures. We got two pictures, right? For the happy end. Usually it's just like, it seemed to be, the pattern was like one picture per chapter. They gave us two on this one. Wow. They had a lot of love for Takuma, it seems like.
Takuma?
Kiss me. I'll wake up if you kiss me.
Our eyes matched and he smiled. I know I can't win.
Nah.
I gave him a kiss. Takuma's hand touched my cheek.
Thank you. You're pretty. You really, really are.
Come on, please wake up. Takuma finally woke up and stroked my head gently. I was stroking the kitten's neck and smiled. We were still close enough, so we kissed again. I'm still shy, but I'm so happy. I wanted to enjoy this beautiful moment, so I reached out to Takuma for a hug.
Oh, that was so good. that was a really refreshing path, I feel like. It's like in comparison to the first one we did. It was just like full of negativity and misunderstanding. This one was just like really refreshing. Maybe I should have started with this one first. I don't know. Yeah, I hope you guys liked it. I don't know, comparing Kohei and Takuma, I guess, which one do you guys like better? You guys already know my answer. I definitely like Takuma's a little bit better, a little bit more than Kohei's. Probably a lot better than Kohei's. Credits. Look like the credits are really short. Too bad I can't read the credits because it's all in Japanese. Oh, thank you for playing. See all the boys with the kitties. Still have so many paths to go through. I wonder how the other ones are. Because, like, Takuma was really good. Like, how are they gonna upstage Takuma? Anywho. I got Takuma's pictures in our album. Looks like we're missing just one picture for the normal end. I think I'll do that again. I'll do like another like separate video, just doing the normal ending to see how that's different. I wonder if I'll like that one. Cause yeah, like with Kohei's, I actually like the normal ending better than the happy ending, but with Takuma's, like, I don't know, that happy end was really good. So the normal end might actually just be a normal end. Also, why does it look like they're wet in this picture? Is it just, okay, it's just the spots. The spots that look like it's raining on the screen. Alright, anywho. I hope you guys like this. I hope you guys had a fun time. And I'll see you maybe in the next path if we decide to do this again. I hope you guys are liking this. I don't know. I like this path. So we'll probably do another path. Anywho, bye bye.